Hello there, Gemini. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Gemini for January of 2020. So, Happy New Year's to everybody. To all of you that are new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck for the overall view of the month. We'll pull Angel card at the end of the reading, hopefully to bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. So it makes all you Geminis name Frankie for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and your rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month. And I also don't believe these cards are going to go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month as an overall theme for the month. They look like we have some pretty good cards here. Good start to the beginning of the year, I guess what you'd say. I had a short message for us. It was like, everybody wants to be with us this month, our little Gemini self. So it feels, what do I want to say, like social, everyone wanting to be around us. But we need, actually, and these cards show it, we need a little time for ourselves also. So that means make sure that we have good boundaries in place, or we might get overrun because we're congenial and we like to be around people, and if it's going to be fun, we're going to go do it. But something tells me we need to have that little bit of extra downtime this month. We have good words. There's surrender, vision, love, grace, but the last one's purification. And when Spirit tells me purification, it usually means I've cried more than enough tears about something. So I might need my downtime or my alone time just to get myself back on the path and get back up and moving forward. And for everybody who celebrates Christmas, maybe we went through some interactions that we really didn't want or care for, that it's that kind of energy. So that time to pull back, clear boundaries, things along that nature. Because I think that we have an excellent reading here, and I didn't notice that, but I'll explain it to you in a minute. But the first one, though, on the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles, and that's a card of like when we're holding tight onto something, like our money, material things that we have already. We're holding on to them, for dear life here. That could be our word purification, or it could be that we're worried that we're going to suffer maybe some kind of a loss that might be coming in. We're preparing ourselves for it, or guarding what we have is what it actually means. So guarding what that we have really tightly. Now, for some of us, I'm going to say it might be because we have, like, we want to go on vacation, or maybe we're saving for a house or a car or something like that for a down payment. In that case, this is a good card. Now, it's a pentacle card, so it's earth energy, money, material things, things along that nature. So if we think about it like that, it could be just we're saving it, or it could be maybe someone else wants us to part with it and we don't want to part with it right away. So along that line. Now, for others of us, it could be like uh, hanging on to something, either our possessions or a situation, or a person maybe in a really stubborn, inflexible manner. You know, maybe we're afraid of the change that's going to be involved, or maybe we're just like comfortable in the position that we're in right now. But as we all know, and we Geminis can spin around on the turn of a dime, we can change is something that happens. anyhow, it's part of life, and we have to, be able to accept that change is coming, So if it's a situation like that, what I'm going to say, if it's that kind of a situation, maybe, it might be best for us to think about change, right, as something that is inevitable, and change is much, much easier, at least for this Gemini, when I make the change I want on my own. And I'm not forced, pushed, or corralled into doing it. So it could be we're saving up because we want to go get a new job, and and it might take us time to do a search to get something and I'm saying it that way because of our next card. And the next card is a Seven of Cups. And, you know, Seven of Cups is about it's like a really exceptional time of great creative potential. Like when I have all these wonderful thoughts in my mind, vision, like our word down here, vision. I'd love to do this. I'd love to do that, like our other word. I wonder what it would take if I stepped into the flow of grace and I did that. So we have all this creative potential, but along with maybe the energy to be able to make something happen. So there's many options right now that are kind of like available to us, but the problem with this Seven of Cups energy, it's emotional. So it's how do I choose the right energy? It's a card about fantasy, it's a card about imagination, um, building castles in the air, and we can use that energy with really great potential, actually. So we'd be looking at a bunch of possibilities right now in our lives, like examples like, should I leave my job and get another one? Should I am I fed up with this situation and I'm going to set down the law? Is because I want it back in my control. But we have so many things going on. Those were just examples. These are just general readings. So we have so many things going on. It's like, how am I going to fixate? So, the meaning behind the card is like being the kid in the candy store, you know, and I gotta say $1 because I don't even think we're getting much for $1 this day and age. But the original meaning's like for a penny, I have 1 penny and everything costs 1 penny and there's so much to choose from. So when I think about this, it's like I'm trying to decide what it is I actually want to manifest. Now, how do we do that? We take time, like that original message. We take time. We go within. We decide on one or two things that we truly want to manifest, what they would mean to us, like the one or two things that we really want, what it would mean to us if we were to get the thing that I really want, and then I put a face on it. Here's a mask. Do I want to upgrade how I look? Here's a castle. Do I want a new house up there? Do I want more money with that cornucopia looking cup up here at the top there? What is it that I want? So I sit down with myself. That's leaving that time that we're going to need for our own selves. I sit down with myself. I say, and we are really creative energy. I say, what is it that I truly want this maybe year, maybe this month? What is it I want to work on? What's my vision? What's it going to take to get it there? And is it something I truly love or want? You know, that kind of energy, but I'm saying it in that way because that's the Seven of Cups. And our next card here is another 7. So we got 2 sevens, and they're about the internal world, like going within. 7's a very spiritual number. So now we have the Chariot card. So whatever it is, we're starting off with a bang here, is what I want to say, with the beginning of the year. And it's like leaving the bull from the past behind us. So Chariot means fast moving. It means like transition, things occurring very rapidly in our lives that we're capable and able of holding together, like completely opposite energies, the black and the white horse. So completely opposite energies, and we're happy about it. So we're happy about it. We're totally, we're feeling like we're together, whatever it is that we have to do, it will be accomplished. And even if the pace at which it's coming at us is faster than we're used to, we kind of like attune ourselves. I'm saying it this way, we attune ourselves to the pull of the horses so that we can keep up with the changes as they're happening, whether they're in our relationships, in our career, maybe some type of community thing we're involved in, but we be very sensitive, right, to like any kind of minor adjustment that we had to make things go smoothly and to run more efficiently and easily, and that would be our word grace, making things move efficiently and easily, and when I was thinking about this, and I just looked down and I said I hadn't noticed that before, we have the Four of Pentacles. Now, I don't know where this is going to come. It may be relationship issues. It may be financial issues, just because of the way the cards are falling. But we have 2 fours also in here. And the next one's the Four of Rods or Wands, And so 4s are like foundational energy. Now, along with that earth energy, now we have fire energy. And this is energetics of like our home, really our total foundation, and it's extremely positive card because it means that our trouble we were going through, it getting something like established, are over, and we can relax. We can just relax, a time of respite. So take that time, like really that internal time from those 2 sevens, right? And use them wisely on the earth plane. So we have Chariot energy and the 7 of Cups energy, 7 of Pentacles, earth energy, 7 of Rods here, or 4 of Rods here, 4 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Rods is our stability and our foundation and our monies, that are coming up in here. And when you see this, the last card here, it's pretty amazing because we'd be enjoying pleasure and prosperity, reaping the rewards of what we have earned. Maybe that 4 of Pentacles, finances in good shape, in harmony with our environment and with all the people in our environment, So we'd be showing the world like who we really are in a general situation of just being comfortable, like comfortable prosperity. I don't know if it means millionaire prosperity, but comfortable prosperity. So time to celebrate, have a party, maybe that's all the social interaction, maybe all that purification energy went forward and kind of like maybe went into this, now because we use this 4 of Pentacles, energy, and we made the change or the changes or however you want to put that, that we had to make, made the decisions we had to make with our Seven of Cups energy now down here, and surrendered the rest that didn't feel as viable to us. That puts us in this type of stability that is very comforting. And I think that's why they're saying really, really focus. I really want to focus on what I'm going to fill this cup up with and what it is I want to change. Now, these are monthly readings, and it's only for January basically. But maybe if I projected a little further and I saw my vision as something I really would love, I'd be able to surrender all those cups that are scattering my focus. That's the way they're telling me to say it. So, what is it I want? Do I want that happy home? Do I want the extra finances? Do I want a new relationship in my life? Is that where I'm moving or going forward to? Maybe some of us are going to move across the country because of a relationship and we were sitting on our money, so we'd have the money to make the move or the money to go for the new promotion or the new job. And I'm thinking that because the way the cards, just the way they fell, it's how it feels. Because our next card here is the Ten of Pentacles. Tens are ones, so it's the beginning, the end and the beginning at the same time. And this is financial energy. It's the energetics of, it's really happy. It means we've established a solid foundation and a really secure life, like our Four of Rods energy here. And, maybe it's in business, maybe with our family, but all the hard work we did, it paid off and we'll be enjoying the fruits of our labor. That's why I'm saying don't scatter the energy. Keep the focus, keep it, because we'd be emphasizing what is it in our home, our family, at this point. And we would have succeeded in establishing like a business in the form of a secure income to support them. We might be planning. This card can mean planning to build a new home or buy a second home. It's actually a prosperous, very prosperous card, where the Four of Pentacles is showing us a little bit of struggle, right? Or saving type energy or holding something too tight. This is showing us that was it's over and it was well worth it because and it can mean too like family matters are at the forefront, and we have the time, the leisure time to kind of concentrate on what is it that's important to us. Our own personal affairs is the energy that I'm getting off of it. So all in all, looking down here, these are just general readings, so I can't place it for us. But some of us, this is going to be about securing more income and being able to be right on top of things with that that Chariot card, and putting our creative ideas and our potential, like more to the forefront of what is important to me. What is it that's my vision? What is it I don't want? What did I cry more than enough tears over? What is it I want to surrender here that I don't love anymore? Because the change is there, and if change is coming, I want it, maybe in my hands. I guess I do. I guess I really do, Gemini. I'm pulling our angel card here. I look down and our card is acceptance. So whatever's going on here in our lives, I wished I could say this is going to be work energy, or this is love, or this is just, whatever it is I want. the end result is stability. And it's very good for us, and with all those choices coming in, focus on the one I love that's in my vision and surrender the ones I don't, that I cried over, and step into the flow of grace. Just like our words down here. It says, see yourself and others. Oh, I didn't even show you the card. It's a beautiful card. I love it. It says, see yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. And that's absolutely the truth. When we Geminis focus, focus on what it is we want, what it is we love, what it is that is the vision of ourself in the future. Because our minds are so adaptable and they're going all the time. When we put focus on something, we don't stop until we've done it. We just don't. We don't stop until we've got what we want and we've done what we wanted to do. That's what they said to say. It says you receive this card to help your relationship with yourself and others. Next time you're tempted to judge yourself or someone else harshly, pray for their health and happiness instead. This more positive route will help build self-esteem and harmony, and it heals relationships. And that's what the whole reading looks like, something changing and healing, doesn't it? Notice how much better you feel when you think positively about yourself and others, and don't try to control or change the others. This card here is about the change that we want. This Seven of Cups is the change that we want in our own lives. Let go of the tendencies to force things to happen. You'll receive your desired or better outcome more peacefully. And when one door opens, when one door closes, another one opens. I shouldn't have shut that book early. I said that backwards. Well, Gemini, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them. I really appreciate them. If anyone wants to know more about me or Neb about me, or set an appointment with me, all the information's down below the screen in the About section over at the website. And there's 2 short videos over there. One explains the prayer class I made for you guys. One explains the sutras. They're like 5 or 6 minutes long. Prayer class explains how, why you format prayers the way you do. And the sutras are real simple thought forms. You put in a meditation that takes 5 minutes a day, and it enhances the clear perceptions dramatically. And I think that's something we all need right now. The world's a little crazy for the last several years. And to everybody I've met through 3 whole years of doing these YouTubes, and all of you I've met through 31 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all, it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to serve you. And hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.